Alright, I'm back after getting the internet working. It took.
I have to, for some reason, I have to refresh, like drop out of the call and rejoin
Yeah,
when you switch over to Magic Online for it
okay.
to actually properly display on the screen. It's very odd.
No, that is weird.
Am I still tied for first?
You are. There's a three-way tie currently with Mind Trick and Fluffy Pingo.
Cool.
So, to anyone
I'm actually,
rejoining the video, this is just gonna be a part two video. It took 10 minutes to get back online, and we lost that match due to time. 27 minute.
yes,
What a,
very brutal.
what a brutal thing. So,
Just as you're, just
yeah,
as you're taking control of the game.
yeah. So you said it forces you back out to leave call and then rejoin call when I open Moto.
I need to in order for my screen to properly display your screen. I
Uh,
don't know why.
that's so weird. Yeah.
Just a little tip if we run it again. Yeah, I'm actually trying to stay kind of under the radar. I'm hoping Bray doesn't get banned, and I don't want to like
Yeah.
leap
I
ahead with a million
honestly,
wins.
I really don't think she will. So this past wave of bannings, sort of showed that they're not going to go after the commanders like the dual commander community did, where they went straight
Yeah,
after Aloros or like the problem commanders and
right.
just ban them outright. They seem to be focusing on playing against Little Beep. Let's see if it's another match. No, it's not a rematch. Cool. They seem to be going at the tools that the decks use. So
I
let's
guess we'll
not
see.
let's not use Winter Orb too much.
I
So I have
Yeah, if they ban an orb, I would be
yeah.
crushed. It's
So
so important.
so if I get to the Abyss, this is good. I have Bolt for the wall.
Yeah. Sorry about the coughing.
That's cool.
Also, having a bolt in your opener against Brawl is extremely useful.
So this is a good keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not turn one. Serum. You got it. Bottom. Right? I don't like this art.
I
I like
don't either.
I like
Although it kind of does have a neat little spy
top
versus
top.
spy
Oh,
look
I
to
don't
it.
like top. So do I just go Tarn or do I want to play the Badlands so that way I can bolt Barrel on their end step if they play him?
Um,
Because I kind of want to get Tundra with this. I need white. Oh no, I
you
have Talisman.
need, yeah.
I probably play
I'd
Badlands.
probably, sure, yeah. It projects weakness,
Yeah, it doesn't give me counterspell on turn
so it may
two, but it
entice him to running Brawl out now.
yeah. It doesn't give me Talisman 2, but it does give me Bat. If he pushes Baral, I have Bolt in the Talsy.
Yeah, I mean, if he pushes Brawl, he just loses. I think so.
Yeah, do
And the
it.
drawback
Oh.
is you probably don't. Oh, that's beautiful.
Alright, so if he dazes, I'm in trouble. Not too
Yeah.
much trouble. Ooh, goodbye, Baral. So now I get to
Nice.
go Island,
Oh, that's so good.
Talisman, Serum.
What an amazing top deck.
Yeah, right? Couldn't ask for better.
Yeah.
We drew it up this way. Yogg Will wasn't in opening hand. Blow that over there.
Yeah. Man, that was good.
Yeah, right.
And now he has to respect Brea, so.
Oh yeah, he has the Bray
Excuse
coming
me.
down now.
All right, now you,
I definitely play Tarn. That's um. So I could push the Abyss, or push the Abyss into known counter magic, or just sit and make him
I
have to
would,
fight this vision.
I just, I just chill out. You have
Yeah,
a good,
I have mana advantage and then I have card advantage.
I'm going to have to move my setup here. Television is blowing out my eardrums. Can't hear anything.
Yeah. All right. So vision takes down. Keep hitting lands. I think I shocked myself. Life is not of consequence in the brawl matchup. It
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
also shocking to 5 mana. It sort of tells him, hey, I might have Force of Will, but not a blue card in hand. So, or it puts him on the idea of Force of Will for later in the game that you might want to have to play around.
Yeah, it's just a good safety valve, too, for whatever he might do. Like, he could have gone in turn cryptic. or otherwise bounce your talisman and
So
then
you think
waste you.
I played the map out here, right? Do I crack it right away?
I think you definitely play the map off the black.
Off the black. Yeah. Oh, then I can crack it on end step, so that way I don't expose cavern to wasteland. Even though I miss a land
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that, and you don't want to set yourself up for a. Because just remember, like, a lot of those decks run high force spikes, so that their best force spike is a pierce.
Yeah.
So with the way you're set up now, you can counter and you can't be pierced. So
Let's not misclick.
yeah, this is a great turn for you because he has to deal with the ancestral.
And Brea.
Mm-hmm. And you can actually afford to fight a little bit here.
Yeah.
Like, you can counter this and still Brea, which is huge.
I would like to draw 3 cards. I have 3 cards.
Full-on ancestral recall.
So,
Wow.
I think I fight.
Still
this.
think you got to blow it. Yeah.
Yeah. Tundra. Blue. That gives me,
Wait. Is that right? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that
You
gives
could.
me
Sorry.
white, blue, black, red. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think you were doing it wrong. I just didn't have. I needed to process it.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, here's the Force Will. Pitching.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. All right.
I'm love to see that go away. Okay. Well, it was a good ancestral.
Yeah. Chromox. I just push Brea here. There's no way I don't. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how does it bite you? It bites you if he has a. He doesn't have treachery anymore, so
Yeah.
a regular
this is
control magic
black
you
or
can
red.
deal with.
Black, red, white, blue, Brea.
Yeah. All right.
And then I have this Yawgmoth's Will for a rainy day.
I'll close Facebook to improve bandwidth. I wonder if there's some way I can make this bigger full screen.
Mine is closed. I don't know. You might be able to.
Yeah, I'm looking.
There's a chance he tries to animate Mishra's Factory and go for
There we
it
go.
on one of his turns. Because he's at the point where he's
Right.
kind of short of being able to do that.
Right, he can actually
Full
just
flip.
yeah, exactly. And if he makes that play, the abyss is
Slam
gonna.
the Abyss, yeah. Because now he no longer has free counterspell that I have to play around.
Right, exactly.
So if I get Tezzeret Orb here, I just win.
I think so.
I just push Tezzeret, right?
So yeah, the question is there any reason to will? I don't think so.
No. I use Marsh Flats.
Yeah, I like this. This is
I think I saved the Chrome Box though.
yeah, will's too powerful. It gives you a way to redo the orb if he somehow finds a way around it.
Yeah.
And Tezzeret's going to be able to... Oh, never mind. I was going to say go get Mox Opal, but...
It's possible
Alright.
I should have held Marsh Flats so that way I can go get Chrome Mox. Or not Chrome Mox,
or
Mox Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah.
You can get it later anyway.
Yeah.
Preferably if you can find a bounce land, but
Yeah.
I think you just can't have everything.
Yeah. Get a second Black Source to keep the Abyss going. Blue.
Yeah.
Blue. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
Tezzeret. May I have Winter Orb? All bro.
Scoop phase. Yeah, we're moving to
not
scoop
misclick.
phase.
2. Mine.
Yeah, and if anything were to go wrong here, because you have 2 mana up, you could sack orb.
He concedes. Yeah. If he
And
tries
then-
to bounce
and then
orb,
will
I
it
can
right back into
yeah,
play.
If he tries to bounce orb, I can sack it in response and a Thopter, and then will back with an expedition
Yeah.
to go get a bounce land to turn on Mox Diamond.
Like, let's say he had some kind of totally insane hand where he went he untaps. He plays like Ancient Tomb, Mox, Animate, Polymorph, and Emrakul. Then you just sack Orb,
Yeah, sack orb, untap, play abyss,
Abyss him. Yeah.
Tezzeret up for value.
Tezzeret for mana and Yogg-Will into
Yeah,
land Orb
Yeah.
right off.
Yeah.
So
Sweet. All right,
pretty awesome.
Moto.
That was a like textbook.
Yeah. All right. Where is leagues I've joined? Leagues. There we go.
Oh, if you click Brea, it'll help. Well, yeah, that works too.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out why they had jumped all the way over there. Collection.
Yeah.
I like having my deck list up
Actually, I
over
have no
here.
idea. That's very weird. I did do the same thing.
It's like, all right, what do I need
I want to
look
be able to
at?
refer back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because when you're asking, like, what are my options?
Yeah.
Which is why, if I go to a tournament with a deck like this,
Mm-hmm.
I actually print out the list in picture form
Oh, there you go.
as part of my notes, so that I can just look at it. And
I should do that.
I mean,
I have those like small monster binders that are like 2x2s, but they're pretty
Yeah.
solid. You just print. I have what was it? World Championship blank cards. So once I have a full list, I'll just for something in paper, I'll just put something together.
yeah, I guess you could do that too.
Scribble everything.
I just hide your list, you know.
Well, I've been trying to work on building a Loro for multiplayer.
Oh yeah,
Like Brea is good, but I think her utility is sort of lost in when you're playing against three opponents.
sure.
So I think the life of a Loro matters a lot more.
Yeah, you get yeah, the life is a little better. You get more tools that utilize life, like well and
Yeah.
dark teachings, which I think matters somewhat.
Or the Dark Tutelage, the 3
Tutelage, yeah, that's the one I
3
meant.
mana
Thank you.
on top. Yeah.
Mhm.
And Arena.
Yeah, arena's available, so I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
I'm still working on trying to figure out a kill condition. I think it's going to turn into a Doomsday build.
Ah,
Like right now, I'm planning to use Omniscience, Dream Halls, Enter the Infinite as one of the win conditions. I think Doomsday is going to be the secondary because that just gets everything.
I mean, in the few games I played in multiplayer, my win was end of turn, Cyclonic Rift, untap, Orb.
Yeah. Alright. Little
And
Deep
then-
and Paul Bro have been played. A third new player. This is as many players as I've got in my last league.
Good.
Baral.
I mean, you know, it's a good sign.
Limited resources against Baral.
You get a bolt. So
And
nice.
bolt.
And limited resources.
Jeez.
Well, hopefully he walks right into
I'm
it.
gonna keep. I think I play City of Brass here. If they go turn one Baral, which is a typically strong play against most decks, I want to be able to bolt and respond end of turn. Right?
I'd still play Tarn out.
Turn.
I'm not
Oh,
a
yeah,
big
'cause-
fan of
'cause-
exposing the city because you just don't know.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, you don't know if you're going to need.
Yeah, this is an unwastable bolt.
Yeah, you just want to hit. And then you get to play basic land, and then you can get your third mana for Coalition Relic. Or that might change things.
Yeah. I think I still. I mean, because I can
Huh.
go Coalition Relic. Like, this takes me off Bolt for
Yeah.
turn 2 Baral. That said, I untap, play Coalition Relic, and immediately use it for Red to
And bolt
Baral.
it, yeah.
Like, you think that's better?
Yeah, I don't think. The problem. So maybe.
Because if he doesn't play Baral, I definitely want Aqueduct in play.
You've got time for Aqueduct. Why don't. Maybe you do play City here. So. City's a very tempting land to Wasteland.
Mhm.
You want to tempt him because if he has a Wasteland, now. So it's the opposite logic, right? Now you want him to waste
Yeah,
and
I
get it
want-
out of his hand.
So that way it doesn't hit the Aqueduct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I play Aqueduct and he just plays Waste, I'd probably lose.
Well,
Or
I mean, you lose tempo, but
I lose a lot of tempo, yeah.
so he's not walking into it. So
Now I can play Aqueduct Bounce the City.
I think I think you go island. So that gives you counter up,
Okay, yeah, yeah, the Stoic Rebuttal. That makes sense.
and you can use Enlightened Tutor to potentially find a play that you can make which will work with the Aqueduct.
Yeah. A card called Mox Diamond.
For example, yeah, exactly, where you can still have counter magic up.
Yeah.
That may be the way to go. I usually try to
Peer through depths.
whatever.
Reveal.
I usually try to fetch Orb against him because
Oh yeah, get
he
Orb
really
right away.
is
That makes sense.
yeah.
Condescend. Alright, that loses a lot of value when I know that it's coming.
What did he pick up? Condescend?
Yeah, Condescend.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't even go for the Baral. So now I go for Enlightened Tutor.
I think so.
I don't need to fetch yet. I don't think.
Yeah, might as well save it.
Yeah.
Let's take one.
Yeah, and not tap my City Brass for the wrong color. I've done that before.
It's painful because you can't untap. It's so bad.
Yeah, I think it's Mox.
All right, so is Diamond the right?
I could get Asper's Gold, but I don't think I'm moving into that sort of game.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to walk him into.
Um,
The other option. So another possibility is land tax.
Oh, yeah. Because then I can play land tax, bounce land, and if he plays a fourth land, I get to tax.
Yeah, I mean he can not condescend the tax, so it's hard to say. He'll probably just straight out counter it.
It gets a counter out of the hand. I mean, I lost value on it, though.
Yeah.
I think land tax is probably better then.
You know what you could do is you could also just not make a play. You can get land tax now, play the Dimir pass, get another land down, then play tax with counter backup.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Because then I'm still sitting on Stoic Rebuttal.
Yeah. Time. So like just pick up like basic island here and then.
Alright. So now do nothing. So I lose Stoic Rebuttal for a turn, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not the worst because you have the bolt, so he can't just combo you out right away.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do good value.
Smart.
I don't think I play Relic here into known counter magic.
Right. Yeah, because he's got 7, so if he doesn't hit a land drop, he's got a discard, in which case you just let him Disrupting Scepter himself if he does have a land.
Yeah.
On the other hand, then we just proceed.
Yeah, and then we can just play land tax.
Right.
With still enough mana to pay for Condescend and underneath his 4, so there's no way he can play around it.
Right.
And I can just choose not to play this island if I want to.
Nice. Ooh. So island for sure.
Yeah, play island.
I don't think I think he's gonna have to eventually play into tax. As a matter of fact, by playing the land, he might think that he can play around it, which we can't.
Yeah, like that.
That's beautiful.
And I just I can crack.
You can play the map as well.
Yeah. This can get Tundra, or no, this needs to get.
That is so good.
So I added 1 plains into that for the City of Traders, so that means this has to get Valk, not Tundra. The turn. Because I can get.
I see.
I can get 1 mana off the tax.
Tracking. Okay.
Baral. Do I fight the
Baral? Baral it is.
Well, if I fight Baral
I don't think you fight it.
Well, hold on. If I fight Baral here, he condescends.
Yeah, I don't think you fight it.
No. Oh, because
right. So you just bolt.
Yeah. He still just has to Disrupting Scepter himself.
Right.
I could bolt on my upkeep. If he has to discard a card, he might discard Condescend.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I can
just being able to
I can crack map this turn for Cavern.
Yeah. So he's trying to play. He may be trying to play around tax also, which is a huge mistake. Yeah, there we go.
Island.
So with that in play, he can condescend for 3.
Yeah. So I don't play Bolt yet. I get the Cavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you're also going to get to draw some extra lands.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you care about him tapping out? I guess you do. Or don't, rather.
What? Yeah, I don't need to make him tap out here.
Yeah. I'm kind of torn on that, but this is good.
Yeah, I should crack turn at some point soon.
So, all right, well, cards for days. 8, 9, 8. So if you get 2 lands...
5, 6, 7, 8. Play Cavern, 7. I could play limited resource, but I don't think I need to. I have a flow of lands. I don't want to play resources yet.
Yeah. So I think two lands here and then...
Yeah. Island Plains. I would love to use this ability. No, click.
I mean, are you going to bolt this turn? That's the question. Because you get a 3rd land if you're going to bolt.
I have Bolt and counter back up.
So if you... It's not as safe.
Well, I can also just play Uncounterable Breya.
Exactly, and then just
And
kill
have-
his stupid thing.
Yeah, so I just get it too. So the polymorph spell is sorcery. It's the 6 mana one that's an instant, correct?
Correct.
Alright, so I need to do the Breya trick on my own turn.
Right, I'm tracking. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, the dual land definitely made this an easy choice.
Oh, yeah. So now I have to cast this first. Blue.
Nope. Gotta use the Vault.
Red. Blue, black. Wait.
There it is.
Yeah, and that way I have blue and city open. He might condescend just to get Bray. Nope.
That would be a wonderful thing. That would be a gift.
Don't kill Bray in response.
So...
That means in response to that, I bolt.
Yeah, before he gets his card. And that's why we save the bolt.
And if he
And
has condescend for
hopefully-
exactly 1, I can pay the 1.
Right, so hopefully that's all he's got.
Yeah, I end up with Thopter. Don't daze me, bro. Daze plus condescend. Get
Yeah,
back
right.
underneath land tax. Ugh.
God, that would be...
Thwart.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Alright.
They always got something.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well,
Alright, so he's countering.
I mean, it is what it is.
Discard Emrakul.
You just have to hope you don't lose here.
Yeah.
What a fun format.
Right?
Why is Brawl legal again?
Yeah.
So dumb.
But he discarded one of the islands.
Hmm.
Yeah. At least she's in my hand.
Yeah, the other interesting thing is that next turn, if he does not
If he doesn't have wind.
make the kill, you can play limited resources followed by playing a land, and you can actually get him into a situation where you'll have
He can't
6
play.
lands out.
Yeah, and he can't play.
Yeah, he'll get a 4th land and he'll be stuck on 4 forever.
Ooh, I like it.
So it really depends. Like, basically, if he doesn't win right now, then you probably do.
Yeah.
But
Because if I can remove Baral, because I can play limited resources, land, Breya, activate Breya, kill Baral, Baral never gets cast again.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, he'll have to condescend in order to stall the limited. It's just bad for him all the way around.
So he peeked my hand, so he knows I have no response. If he has polymorph, he slams it.
Unquestionably.
Yeah. Top deck Abyss.
But,
That is.
yeah, show me Palace Jailer.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if we're going to ask for anything. All right, so he can condescend for 2. So I guess that's something
2,
to...
yes.
Yeah.
Pieces of the festival.
Not anymore.
Top 5 as well. 2 instants or sorceries.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what's he going to get? Let's see.
Pierce and Stroke of Genius.
Awesome.
Or Glimmer of Genius, not Stroke. Scry 2, draw 2, 2 energy. It's a Scry 2, draw 2 instant.
He's got to throw away 2 cards, so I think that was a
bad play.
Him doing that right there was crazy. But
I'll take Scalding Tarn. Man.
So make sure to play limited resources prior to laying a land.
Okay. So.
Because you have to sack down to 5 lands.
Limited resources.
Yeah. So when it comes into play, you have to sacrifice all your lands but 5.
And use Bloodstained Mire. Or do I play the Steam Fence? I think I get Bloodstained Mire and I get Black-White to solidify my card.
Do you have I'd get Plateau, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way.
Okay, Plateau.
Black-White's good too.
Yeah. Yeah, Plateau makes sense.
They're both. It's kind of even Steven on that one, I guess.
Oh, I have to select Breya first.
Yeah.
That was blue-black. White.
White, yeah. Red.
And now I immediately kill Baral.
You do have Stoic up. I don't think you kill it.
No? Well, if he goes Polymorph... if he goes Polymorph, I just shoot Baral.
Right, yeah. He can't Polymorph anything right here. And you have counter up, so...
Yeah. Makes sense. I can play Relic next turn and continue the mana development.
So he actually...
he's going to try
I see what you're saying.
And not be able to.
Yeah, he's going to play 1 land, and that's it. Nobody plays another one. That's it. Nobody gets any more land for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So here's where we want to find...
So do we counter Immersion Scroll?
I don't think so.
We get to know what he gets.
Yeah, I mean, he would have to have... He's just not, even with his mana reduction costs, he's just not working with enough mana to do a heck of a lot.
I have him on the clock.
Yeah.
He's probably going to hold up Glimmer for my turn. That's what I would do if I was him. It digs the deepest.
Yeah.
Or he's going to get bounced, so he can bounce them into resources and step by another.
Excuse me. Like the best thing you can try to do is maybe something like Temporal. I think it's Temporal Mastery, the one that has Storm. Oh no, it's something else. But anyway, the 5 mana Storm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean he would have to set up
2 permanents here. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, it's a sorcery too, so he can't.
Oh, it's
okay. There you go.
All right, so that's what he's going to go for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't have enough yet. So should I just
4
shoot
or
Baral
5
here?
And step.
No, I
think you untap and then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because otherwise, if he goes,
untap,
if he did
get a combat step in with his lovely Duretti in my hand.
Yeah, that too. I was gonna say otherwise, if he did High Tide Reweave, you feel pretty bad.
Yeah, true.
Like, there's very few cards he's even likely to have, but might as well not give him a window.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I play Relic yet.
So prior to playing anything, I do think you kill Baral, so his counters are more expensive. And then check how you're doing it. Are you going to play anything this turn?
Duretti.
So just double check how you can use Cavern of Souls mana.
Yeah. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, I don't want to play Duretti yet. Because I don't have Breya Duretti Stoic. Oh no, I do have Breya Duretti Stoic.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're set on that.
Yeah. So I need to make sure I have.
So if you do tap Cavern and Dimir and you use the blue and the colorless.
Yeah, then I have black, red, 1, blue, blue. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the colorless and the blue. Sack, Thopter. Goodbye, Baral.
This is so bad for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Limited resources was hose of a card to unban. Glimmer.
Yes, I'm quite happy about that. Sure.
Certainly.
You don't have a glimmer of a hope in this game. I'm sorry to inform you. I mean him, by the way.
Yeah. Now I'm going to cast Duretti. Red.
Right, and he can condescend for 1.
He's probably going to pierce. Actually, he might condescend for 1. He can't condescend. He's gonna try to. Pierce doesn't even get it because I have 2 mana open. That's the game.
Yeah, because you have 2 open. That's it.
Wow.
And then right there, you kill his amulet, and then he's sitting there on 4 lands forever.
He said, "Bad game." I thought it was a great game.
I thought it was a brutal. Yeah, LR, limited resources, is so good against that. Maybe so selectively on banning cards like that. It may be how they're assisting in the destruction of Baral decks.
Yeah, realizing that the way to combat Baral Nissa is land denial, and that needs to exist in the format.
And at 1 mana, being able to pin, even come back from behind, you know.
Narset. Okay, so that's big.
Wow,
mana.
what a great hand.
Yeah, jeez. Do I go
That
turn 1
is a
Signet, or yeah, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's turn. Yeah, that's turn 2 Breya.
That is a savage hand.
And I'm on the play. I got 3 of my 4 basic, or 3 of my 5 basics.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing. But
he's down
otherwise,
to 6. All right, are you going to 5?
you do have Scroll Rack in here, right?
I do, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Like that.
Yeah, you can always pick up the basic lands later.
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't want to hold Snare up because, barring a Mox, he's not making a turn 2 play on turn 1.
That's a good point,
or like a Ancient Tomb or something. It's. So you actually don't have turn 2 Breya mana because you have nothing but basics?
Oh, right. Unless I top deck a non-basic of non-blue.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Jeez. All right.
You could actually Impulse before playing a land because if you, depending on what you get, it may change your...
That's a good point. Definitely hold up the Mox. I can get Tezzeret. I have next turn Tezzeret.
Yeah, I agree. Totally. It's Tezzeret or Teaching, so Tezzeret's perfectly reasonable. Alright, so now it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he makes
And
a
I
play
snare
here,
for turn 2.
and you snare his play,
And then get
he
one.
loses.
Yeah.
Like on the spot, it's turn 3 kill.
Come on, fetch. Play a
So
Signet.
do it.
Yeah. Something that's not good in this matchup.
Completely useless.
So, do I push? He doesn't have blue. Like
You don't have a game if you don't really have game if he
counters Tezzeret.
yeah.
And then
I think you just play Shackles and pass.
Yeah, I played the land.
I mean,
land, though.
Shackles just to
It's
see
something-
if you can steal a counter for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Like you don't care about Shackles even slightly, but
No. Because it doesn't target Narset.
right. It does snag a Snapcaster perhaps if
True.
that comes up.
Yeah, my island count is fairly high this game.
Yeah.
Alright, play a Signet. If he plays
This is Mono Islands Breya, right?
Yeah. Now if he
New
goes
tech.
something like Talisman hoping to have blue open, ooh, haste land.
Ah, it's not good to see. All right, come on, just draw a land. Perfect. Now you can play
So this gets white
Tundra, I imagine.
Tundra.
Tundra or Scrub, either way. I mean, Scrub's reasonable too, but
Yeah, probably Scrub because Is It Signet is the other 2 colors.
so I think you run Tezzeret out though,
Tezzeret.
because what you really want to happen,
Oh, 2 mana
like the
counter
perfect
spell.
scenario.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, if it's Pierce, then okay, so be it. But
1, 2, 3, 4.
and use the
5.
Mox.
Huh?
Use the Mox.
Use the Mox.
Yeah. It might not matter. I mean, if he has negate,
No, if he has
like that's
negate,
what.
it hits.
Sweet. Okay, so
Um,
the next thing to do, I think, is get map.
map. Oh yeah.
So
I can
you
get
don't
Cavern.
have really an. Yes, you can either get Cavern or you can get a Wasteland, depending on because you can go Wasteland Crucible off Tezzeret and then just lock them up. All
Right.
these lands appear to be very vulnerable.
1.
And the nice thing about fetching for 1 here is that you can still get orb next turn if you need to.
Yeah. Map. And I still have Spell Snare open.
And yeah.
And I get to Wasteland probably a Gounger Castle. If he plays nothing, I want to cut his color before I cut his haste. This costs life to use.
Yeah.
And it's only good for putting Narset down.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't... Oh, wow. Is this your end step or his? Wow, that was his end step?
Yeah. So I just...
Oh, he is getting
I go straight to Wasteland.
I think so. Although I would have done it with Island Signet, but it's not going to matter.
Well, I have a plan for that.
Yeah. Oh, I see your plan.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking as cleverly. You're going to tap into it and then untap with... Yep.
Yep.
Got it, man.
And that keeps Desert
Good call.
alive when I go get Crucible.
Yeah, and then you can use... So float... Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Did that work?
I know. I think I keep Signet up.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess you got to use Mox.
Yeah. Wait.
No, not the worst thing.
Breya. May I have Breya?
This is just a savage beating.
And I have Breya activation open, sacrificing this use.
Breya activation up, Crucible up. Next turn, Shackles ready to go.
Power of Moxen.
Yeah.
Jewelry really is Breya's best friend.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna fetch here? God, do you get Basic Mountain? Do you even play Basic Mountain?
No Basic Mountain. He doesn't know what's coming.
No. What are you doing?
If he kills Breya, I think you just let it go, right?
Well, I can sack Breya Shackles.
I mean, I wouldn't even sack. You just want...
Ice.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now, this is...
Yeah. That's interesting.
Okay, so do you want to deny him a card, or do you want to deny him the potential for a 2-mana play? He hasn't shown that he actually has a 2-mana play.
Yeah. I think I just deny the card here. Like, alright, so end of the world.
Alright, the smart play is you just let him ice it.
Yeah, I just don't.
The greedy play is that you sack it and up or flyer.
Oh,
so you want a smart or greedy?
Because he missed a land drop last turn, there's a good chance he misses a land drop this turn. He only has Snare that can kill him.
Yeah. So the greedy part of me was like, oh man, you sack that in a flyer, cost him a card. But I could hear Brian in my head.
Yeah.
Telling me to don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy when you already have the win.
Right, yeah, just secure the win. You don't need to win more. So, all right, Brian. My conscience.
This hurts. Because of my internet.
Isn't that painful? I'm telling you, man. It's even 5-0, I think.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. Get your name up there.
Yeah.
That's just... And it was your game.
Yeah, it definitely was. I've been trying to tweak the Maren deck to...
Yeah.
But I still need this meta to settle a little bit. Like, there's a lot of rogue right now. Like, if I know, like, top 4 or top 5, I can definitely tune...
Right.
What's her name? Maren.
Oh, excuse me. Well, after this, I'll show you some tech for a Tasigur deck that Brian and I have kind of put together as well, if you're interested.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I firmly feel
there may be something you can utilize.
Builds Tasigur, like good Tasigur, Tasigur will get a ban. There we go.
Yeah, I've got Tasigur as the backup. If they ban Breya but not Tasigur, then we'll probably flip to that for a little while.
What? Tass or Leo?
Probably to Tasigur.
Yeah.
Assuming they ban Breya but not Tasigur. If they were to do that, then that would be the next.
I think they're going to care more about the tools for the decks instead of the decks themselves. Honestly,
I'm hoping you're right. It's a nice optimistic point of view that
Well, that's what Brainstorm sort of says.
I would be happy with.
Yeah. Come on, Claytor. Would you like to play or draw?
There's a few cards they definitely need to ban that haven't been touched, so we'll see.
What do you think?
Well, they need to ban Sylvan for sure. Like the oh my goodness, what a nice hand.
Turn 1 deprive. Jeez. I'll keep this.
Well, not quite, but still, it's a nice hand.
Yeah, no.
It's unfortunate it's Nissa. Like, if this were against,
Baral.
like, Baral,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Limited resources, Boilerworks, deprive, Mox.
Limited resources is going to be insane against Nissa, or should be.
This is the first time I've played against Nissa in like a month, so it should be fun.
Yeah, Nissa's
Dork, not a dork.
rough.
So, I don't care about counters, so do I just pitch Cavern to Mox?
If you're going to play the Mox at all,
I probably don't need
I don't know if you want to expose it just yet, because I can't think of what you would Mystical Tutor for.
Yeah, other than Force.
And without needing it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just play
But you're right. Cavern for sure is going to be the card that goes by the bye-bye.
Yeah, obviously we plateau in the Baral sense. Come on, mismatch lands.
Yeah. Wow, this is great.
Ooh.
2 turns of nothing against this is
So I can
phenomenal.
play Watery Grave and Mox and hold up Deprive.
Hold up Deprive. Yeah, that's
Or I
not
can
crazy.
play Boilerworks and have 3/4 next turn.
Oh.
Yeah, no, so it won't get better.
Are you going to counter Nissa is the question.
I think I do. Because the Nissa decks tend to want to keep hands that get Nissa in play and use her to get the rest of the value.
So I don't think you have enough. So some argument would be you don't have enough counters in this to really like
fight over
counter Nissa if you don't have to, and you have limited resources to make it invalidate it.
So I just play Boilerworks.
So I think
I play Mox Boilerworks.
Yeah.
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 Wait. Boilerworks.
And then that's the easy pitch.
Not running out limited resources.
And the thing too is you just put out 2 permanents that are like really juicy targets. Like killing a Mox is a 2-for-1, killing an Izzet is a tempo steal. So he's going to want to go after both. But it's going to be very hard for him to find enough mana to go after both. Okay, so this is a world enchantment that the Abyss will kill.
Yeah. Lands tapped.
The
mana produce mana with the Cozen Show. Okay, so this still
Yeah,
produces
you're not going to be able to
2.
counter anything he does.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down
but
to.
Boilerworks still makes 2 mana, which is what I care about.
So wait. Oh, I think you should have Mystical.
Oh. I can Mystical. Yeah.
Shit.
Alright, so do I Mystical?
The problem is the problem is on his turn he says green. All your lands tap for green.
Yeah.
So
Well, no,
your Mox will not be. Yeah, I know it's not affected, but you can't cast Deprive off a Mox.
Right.
So the question is like what to do. He's going to Dust Bowl the Izzet Boilerworks. So I was hoping we could Mystical for a solution to that problem.
To the Dust Bowl problem.
Yeah, but you needed Mox to be able to.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do
now.
now.
I named blue.
Sure. Yeah.
That's something.
That's nice.
I play Watery Grave and play Scroll Rack.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I can play Plateau, Scroll Rack, and keep up Boilerworks. Then he names green.
So you can't cast Breas, so
no, I can cast Brea.
you can't. All your lands produce blue.
Oh, right. Boilerworks isn't blue-red. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you just play Scroll Rack, and then what you can do is if you have to emergency tutor for Force of Will, you can do it.
Right.
Not that you would very much want to do that, but then you just pass. Okay. Like I expect he's going to go land Dustbowl or is it? Which is the best case scenario for you because I don't think you care that much.
Nope. Nissa.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So I don't care about that.
No.
He gets a land that he's already played for turn.
Well, yeah, and you're planning the limited resources in Moose.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't flip Nissa before you do that, he can never flip Nissa.
Yeah. Do you think I scroll rack and then mystical to get rid of stuff, or I can just go Tezzeret?
Oh my gosh!
I can just Tezzeret Winter Warp him.
Yeah, and I think that's the play. So I guess the question is, do you want to force the carpet so that the Winter Orb has more impact?
So I mystical scroll rack.
What can you fetch?
Resources picking up. Force of Will using Deprive, Tezzeret Winter Orb.
God, I wish you had one more mana. It's the thing that's killing me.
Yeah. Like Carpet of Flowers,
I don't think
one.
Yeah, I don't think you care about Carpet of Flowers that much.
No, I can play around that.
So, like you said,
I don't need a mystical here.
There's nothing to rack away. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like your hand is exactly what you want it to be.
Blue. Woohoo.
Ooh, very nice. Down the road, anyway. All right. I suppose you could have mysticaled for force just to have it.
Yeah, true.
On this turn.
I mean, I lose Tezzeret to Nissa, but I think the orb is still good enough.
It's certainly
backbreaking.
Well, he's got carpet, but
he's got carpet and one forest.
Yeah. It keeps him off Dust Bowl plan, so it's another turn where you get to take advantage of your Boiler Works, which is really nice.
Yeah. Is he gonna use it? Yep. Alright. Oh, something I realized, so even because it's a league, when you play your 5th round, you're not playing against somebody else that's on their 5th round. Like you'd be playing against a 1st round player.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Playing against other opponents.
That is strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally weird.
Alright, goodbye, Tezzeret. You did what I needed you to do.
Yeah, absolutely. We really need to get the Abyss into your hand and on the board to kill Hall of Gemstone.
Mystical for Enlightened for Abyss.
I guess that's a way, yeah. I mean, or you can get DT, I suppose, but it's just slow.
I mean, I can choose Black Mystical for DT and DT, but then he's going to just kill me.
I mean, short term, I guess you just wait and see.
I think I have to put Crucible down this turn.
Yeah. So I put Crucible, replay Cavern, just so I get immediate value. I don't know, though. I'm not sure that's...
Well, if I don't play Crucible, he's going to Dust Bowl.
You'd much rather, like, Crucible recur Scalding Tarn, to be quite honest.
Well, I mean, I can play Scalding Tarn next turn, regardless. But if he kills Crucible, I still want to have Tarn and Cavern.
I guess I just don't feel comfortable, like, in a situation where you cannot Mystical Tutor.
Okay, makes sense.
But, in fact, you may not even play Crucible here.
No.
I know you're not getting, like, maximum value, but...
I mean, what else do I do here? I think I want to play it because that disincentivizes Dust Bowling.
Well, if he Dust Bowls, that's great.
So I want him to Dust Bowl.
Yeah, because he's effectively destroying like 4 lands under a Winter Orb to kill 2.
Okay.
Which is
so
terrible.
So I want to bait the Dust Bowl in the Spoiler Works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's not even going to bother with it. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's almost there. Yeah, he's almost there with Nissa.
Yeah, play the known cards, guys. God.
Oh yeah, good point. I see what you're saying.
Like, I know about this. Why would you play this?
Right, right. Okay, there we go.
Garrick.
Okay, so this is exactly the kind of thing we need to force a will. That's why I didn't want to tap out.
So I mystical. Hold on.
Yeah.
I fetch first.
And don't get yeah, fetch for like Badlands or something.
Not yeah. I get a non-island.
Yeah.
This makes green, right? Okay.
Yep, and then
Mystical.
yeah. I mean, it'd be better if we could get. Is there anything better than force? I don't think so. It'd be better if we
No.
could have got.
Days.
Yeah, days, of course.
Take the island off the play. One.
Cool. You can rack for like 2 because you're
Yeah.
going to draw the card anyway, so you might as well get more options, like
That's
throwing
okay.
away. Unless you're going to play both cards next turn.
I don't think I play limited resources yet.
I think you definitely play limited resources
Oh,
next
because
turn.
he's about to flip, right? So,
Right. So actually,
just
maybe we
rack
just
one.
rack for 1. Yeah.
I hate how you have to click cancel to put the cards on top.
I know it's very obnoxious, honestly. Totally agree with that.
Because that gets him out from underneath the orb, and that can't.
Yeah. Dang, I hate the fact that you got your plateau in play already. This man is gonna be very awkward here.
That's fine.
Wait.
This is white. This
Oh
is
yeah, I
yellow.
guess you need white. Yeah, you need white. White.
Well, no, I have Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond's white.
You absolutely have to untap white.
So I choose
Well,
white here.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but yeah, as long as you choose white, you're right. You're correct. I'm sorry. My brain is.
Oh, in case he kills Mox Diamond in my upkeep or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I worry about the corner cases.
Yeah.
He would target Winter Orb. That's just dumb to worry about.
Yeah.
So, you were correct.
Yeah. And I get to play a 5th land here and put limited resources in play.
Right, and that's what we care about.
All right. So.
Crucible.
Tarn.
Yeah, and then LR, which is going to kill one of his tapped lands and keep him off lands forever.
Well, he can still use a ramp spell to put lands into play, which will flip Nissa.
Ah, yeah. Point taken. It certainly feels pretty crushing, though, if you're him right now.
Yeah, absolutely. He probably sacks Dust Bowl when I have Crucible in play. Oh, interesting.
He wants the option, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, well, F6 or whatever.
Nah, I just have it bound to my mouse.
That's cool.
I want to F6 to this because I've been
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I'm interacting with it.
Excuse me. Yeah, agreed.
All right, he's on the beatdown.
All right, so is there any land you can fetch that is not an island with the Scalding Tarn?
Badlands, Plateau.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, those are the only 2 reds. Yeah.
So what you can do is you can leave it in play until you have an opportunity to play a better land.
Yeah.
And then you can sack it to open the door and then play the better land.
Yeah.
Because you just don't want to feed him islands.
Agreed. Blue in the vacuum. Spell pierce.
Right, yeah. With no other information.
Yeah. Well, I can always rack like 2 cards away and use turn to shuffle as well.
Yeah, that's true. And then replay it and keep doing little bit tricks like that.
Yeah. He's definitely got something in his hand that he cares about, but I don't think anything's ever coming down.
If he doesn't, it's just annoying that you can't get Brea down with that carpet.
Yeah.
Or not with the carpet, but
With the hawk. Yeah.
Hull. Very, very much like to find a tutor for an Abyss.
Yeah. I think an Abyss wins me the game.
Yeah.
The clock is wholly irrelevant.
10 minutes is a little concerning.
No,
but...
I mean the clock from this.
I see. Right, yeah, completely agree.
This gets white.
Nothing,
black.
you can't play
it.
it.
Gets scrubland. Oh right, I can't.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, you have a point.
I can crack Tarn, get nothing, play Heath.
Yeah, how about hold off a turn so that you can Skorak for 2 and then.
Okay, yeah, and then use Heath.
You have the option.
Yeah.
Kind of like wait and see what he.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, Tarn gives me the option.
Because he may. Yeah, he may actually Dust Bowl here and then.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Just because it puts the tempo. But I can then play Bulwarks, pick up Watery Grave. Like, that seems really good for him.
Yeah, I would love for him to Dust Bowl. It'd be beautiful. What I'm worried about is something like Acidic Slime that you can't pierce.
Acidic Slime into a land drop. So I can't.
So the sooner you can get like a real counter, the better.
Yeah. Come on, Dust Bowl. I don't think he wants to tap out. I think he wants all of his lands for something.
Yeah, he's not. The limited resources gives a weird kind of pressure, like where he's like, well, if I can sack a land, then I can play a land.
Yeah.
And that may fool him into making the
Dust Bowl play.
Wrong play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I rack the 2 here.
All right. So what does he got? Is it Slime?
Dust Bowl. So
well.
I use
so
that
using that, yeah, exactly.
Ooh, I got War of Invention. Holy crap! I get to tap Winter Orb.
Yeah, that's. But you don't have. You can't do the blue. Yeah, exactly.
I have to do that. Oh, on my turn. No, I can do it in response to his Hall of Gemstone.
Right. You're right. Well thought.
Alright, so I put Spell Pierce on top, and
Oh,
then...
you just did it backwards. I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Alright, so that dies, and I have a counter.
So he's going to play land for sure.
I made to make sure.
Oh, wow. What a garbage land to play.
I need to make sure I'm
That's
tapped.
awesome.
Blue. I'm not doing it on my turn, I'm doing it on his turn.
Totally agree with that.
Blue. Get Pierce. That's blue. This is
So the
white.
question is what
This
land
is
to play.
And that's 1, 2, 3. Well, what do I get off for?
What land?
I get a Talisman. No, I get Coalition Relic. I can get 3. I can play Bulwarks, bounce Plateau.
Yeah, if you do, you might want to bounce Scalding Tarn or Watery Grave.
No, I need these guys for blue mana for this Whir. I think I play Cavern.
I don't think you need to Whir right now.
No? Well, okay.
I don't think so. I think it's a little early. I think you just pick up Watery Grave and you just basically LD'd him. I mean, he is going to get to play one more land, but ultimately it's going to end up trapped under the orb anyway.
Oh, I'm at 4. Right.
Yeah, so it's going to end up trapped under the orb anyway.
Yeah, I see.
And you also give yourself more cards for Scroll Rack just now by doing that.
I see. Yeah, I can rack these.
Yeah.
So like, don't worry yet.
Ideally, you don't really even want the Scalding Tarn in play. Like.
Yeah. Well, I have Windswept Heath on top right now.
Exactly, yeah. So that's actually really good. You'll be able to dump the Watery Grave. Because really, what you're
I think I need to Whir
hoping to find is an artifact.
Yeah, well, I can Whir for Coalition Relic on his turn, tapping.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. Oh, I see. Because you can do it for 3.
Yep, with
easily
Crucible that and wreck.
All right. I think you can yield to that thing.
Oh, yeah. So
Time is actually hurting you pretty bad.
I did yield to it. I turned off the auto yields because I had auto yields at Hall when I
Right.
completed the war.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how you have to do that. I do that too. All right, so auto-racked, but that's all right. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I know it's on top.
It's
I want to
fine.
hold on to the piers. War encounter
Yeah.
is good. This is blue.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Blue.
6. I can't play land.
So sack the Tarn and then play the just find nothing. Or wait a minute.
No, I need the blue.
Question is, do you want
I
to?
need Tundra.
I-
Blue.
Yeah,
blue.
I guess you can do it that way.
Well, I don't have another source of blue.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
I have to give him one off carpet, but I get a full on tap.
You're gonna have to give him one. Yeah, I hate doing it. Actually, so what do you want? Tundra?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
Tundra. I have plenty of red. Or I can get.
How much can you wear for?
I can wear for 3. 1.
So 1, 2, 3.
1,
So
2, 3. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go get Kill Lotus. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. That's way better.
Yeah. So good.
And I tap Winter Orb. And that puts me
Yeah,
on
it's so good.
I would like this Lotus. I would like to win.
It also
that
gives you
race.
counter spell with Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
No more risks.
And I can put Breya down and start beating face as fast as I possibly can.
Can you? Let's see.
That gives me the color that I need, I believe.
I don't think so. I think you're one short. I think
Oh.
your plan of Relic
right.
would have got you there,
Yeah.
but I still
Relic-
think,
Relic or Signet would have got me there.
yeah, but I still think Lotus is way safer. Because next turn you can just scroll rack for like a gigantic, like 4 cards or something.
Yeah. Reclamation.
This is why we wanted Lotus.
I don't think so. Lose 3 lands, opponent. Because now Hall of Gemstone doesn't work against me.
Yeah. Yeah, because now you have access to real counter magic.
Yeah. I can turn off those stops until they matter.
So one of the things you could do is actually, with that on the stack, is you can either rack for 3 now, or you can wait and then rack for 4. Maybe that's better, actually,
Yeah,
rack
go
for
wait,
4.
rack for 4. Select blue. Map.
Oh.
I get waste.
Can't play a land, so...
Right, yeah. So, I just rack.
Yeah.
Do I rack off Mox time? I don't think so.
I think off Badlands.
Yeah. Do I care about Spell Pierce?
I don't think so.
Talisman. That's what I needed.
There we go. Now,
We'll
Pierce
put
on top, under map, yep, with map below it,
Yeah.
so that you can shuffle away all the crap.
Yeah. 2
You are set now.
Talisman. That gives me Breya mana.
Yes.
Alright. Red. Blue. Oh no. That
Nope,
has to
not
be
blue.
Black. Black.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yep. Probably off the plateau, though. But it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Blue. White. Breya. Do I kill Nissa Redway, you think?
With 2 up? Yeah. You didn't,
I don't need this rack anymore, I don't think.
I think you keep it for sure.
Alright, pitch.
You're going to shuffle next.
Oh yeah, pitch.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have edicts, so...
And now I can F6 this turn.
All right, 5 minutes left on the clock. This is the games where I'm like, sure, I wish I had Zern Orb or something. Anyway, whatever. So... Yeah, because the thing that you want to do here is scroll rack for like one. We know the next handful of cards using, like, say, Gilded Lotus.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and then so what you do is you just rack for one, and I mean you can do three if it makes you feel better. It doesn't matter. Now we definitely do want to keep the Pierce.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you get the map, and you can get rid of those cards using like the Talisman, because you're not going to. You already know you're not going to draw another card this turn.
Yeah.
And it's
I get Wasteland just for insurance.
absolutely. If you get the chance to slam it, then you have it.
Yeah. I already yielded to that.
Yeah. All right. And if it ever comes down to it, you can always eat the orb end of turn too.
He's probably going to try to use Mouth of Ronan Brea, but
right.
Honestly,
Which,
like,
who cares?
That just wins me the game.
Yeah.
Steve.
Your enemy is the clock.
Yeah. I don't care about Steve. Block sack.
Yeah, whatever. Go get a tapped land.
Huh.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm not going to deal combat damage this turn, but
right. So I think actually, if here's what I would do. You've shuffled, right? So
yeah.
Talisman a scroll rack, or do it off of a land if you think. I think Talisman makes more sense though.
Yeah.
And then at least 3, maybe 4, maybe the Jete too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Shackles. Exactly what I need.
All right. So just go face and then.
No, I can take.
Yeah.
I can take
right.
Steve.
As soon as you get Steve, and then right. Yeah. Go face after that.
So he sacks here.
Right. Which we don't care even slightly about. All right. So I'll focus. All right. So this is the way I think you've got this game. What ideally, you've got to be quick. I don't want to screw you up, but what you can do is end of turn sack orb, and like scroll rack.
Yeah, and then Yogg will orb back into play. Yep.
Right, along with Tezzeret, and then ultimate Tezzeret on the turn following, and that way you don't have to screw around with the time. You can just kill him.
Okay.
And you don't have to dick around with like Jete and all that other stuff. You just end it. I guess we were thinking about it. I guess you could have done Mox also.
Yeah.
But this is totally fine. And untap the shackles, of course.
I don't care.
I love limited resources.
Yeah, right.
Never getting there, buddy.
I choose black.
So,
Or
blue. I still think blue.
So, 2, Yogg will.
Yeah. And then Tezzeret.
Blue. 1, 2.
Yep. And then untap your Lotus and Mox.
Lotus Mox.
And then orb off of whatever. Yep. And you can whatever, doesn't matter. It's all a waste of time. All right, just
I'm
get in
just
there.
putting more fodder into play.
Sure, absolutely. All right. The important thing is you've got your diamond on tap for your Pierce.
Yeah. There's very little that he can do.
Yeah. Tezzeret's very hard for green to really deal much with. This deck was designed, the mana base was actually partly designed as a response to Carpet of Flowers. You can see how.
Yeah, the Plateau and the Badlands and the Scrubland are all relevant.
Yeah. And the pickup lands.
Yeah, the pickup lands are sweet.
That was the innovation
Yeah.
because I got blown out by carpeted flowers a couple of times
Okay.
very early.
Yeah, because you can't pick them up after you put them down, and then carpet just hoses you. Yeah, carpet's a
Yeah.
sweet magic card. So powerful.
Previously, I had put also had the gush in here, but I felt like it was maybe a little bit overdone. I kind of like the gush. I kind of wish gush. Like I just don't see a slot for it, but
Like, what's he got? Possibly have fog. Like that's his.
but gush limited resources is a horrible combo anyway. So
Yeah, agreed.
I suppose he could have some kind of fog effect, but that seems
Very unlikely.
pretty unlikely. Also, you have enough artifacts to just outright
Kill.
smoke them with braid activations.
Yeah, I can sack Winter Orb on his end step again if I want.
Yeah, you don't even need to, because it'll only free up like one land.
Oh yeah, true.
Although, I mean, maybe.
Nah. I'd rather hit him in the face with Winter Orb. Although, there's something to be said for keeping Winter Orb back in case he has some play, so that way he doesn't get a full.
Yeah, sending the rest of the team.
Scoops.
There you go. No outs, buddy. No outs. Tried to time you out, but it's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was his
Yeah.
that was his Hail Mary was timing you out.
Yeah, exactly. So currently I have
Sweet.
5 chests now. And
How you
I have
doing?
130 points.
Very nice, very nice.
Do you want to show me that innovation that you've come up with?
Oh,
before I
yeah.
have to
What the heck?
fall
I
asleep?
can't remember.
Alright, I'm stopping.
Yeah,
the
man.
video.
Sorry.
Alright, let me do my sign up. If you guys like the games,
Okay.
like Nate and I's collaboration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Check out Nate's channel down in the description below, and go over there, send him some love. If you want to support my channel, you can find the Patreon link in the description. Any little bit helps, and you can follow me on Twitter. It's mostly shitposting and gaming. It's a healthy mix. All right.
Yeah,
Until
guys,
the next one.
support Keep Flying and help him get that Mox Opal.
Thanks, guys.
That's
All right.